Hey Mama, welcome to the podcast. This is my Tuesday episode where I speak more on motherhood, and right now I'm talking about healthy eating and weight loss. That was something that occupied my mind in my motherhood for a long time, and I have found mindset tools, shifts, and physical things I could do to help me in that endeavor, in an endeavor that I thought was impossible. I even reached a point where I thought that weight loss was impossible for me and I just shouldn't try. But over time, I have found that trying does help. And there are things that can be done to help mindset-wise and in effort-wise to help you be successful permanently in weight loss. Thank you for joining. On Fridays, I do a pregnancy episode, so be sure to tell all of your pregnant friends about this episode because I encourage positivity in pregnancy and it's powerful. Let's jump into it. Hi, I'm Jocelyn, host of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast. I help pregnant women and mothers to find positivity in their season of life through changing their thoughts to work for them and not against them. I help mothers find the small, doable steps in thought and action without making drastic changes to their everyday mom life. And I can help you. Thanks for joining. Okay, today's episode is going to focus a lot more on some of the physical things you can do. I will give you some mental tips as well, and I have so many episodes that I could do about this, things that I have shifted, thoughts that I have done, physical things that I have done to make this work for me. It has taken years to figure this out. 5 pregnancies, and I finally feel like I make progress when it comes to losing weight postpartum. So today I want to talk about finding replacements for the things you like. This was huge for me. I did not want to give up the things I liked. One of my favorite meals is breakfast. I love breakfast foods. I love pancakes, I love waffles, I love muffins, crepes, all of those sugary, bready, pastry type things that are just amazing. I love them all. And I prefer them over eating omelets or eggs all the time. I just like them. French toast is another one. And so what I found that really helped me to move forward and to still lose weight is to find replacements for the things I liked. I liked pancakes. I liked waffles. And I liked them with syrup. And so what I would do is I would find recipes for things that were similar to what I liked or the same as what I liked, just a different recipe. So I would find alternative recipes for my pancakes, for my waffles, until I found one that I liked and would stick with. I still use a lot of those recipes today, and they have helped me to be so successful. Now, they don't taste exactly the same, but that's where the mindset comes in. My healthier recipe pancakes do not taste the same as the other pancakes, but it's doable, and it helps me in my long-term goals. So if I am able to replace the thing I really like with something that's doable and similar enough, then it's worth it for me to keep trying and to keep finding these replacements because it helped in my ultimate goals. So with the pancakes, the French toast, the waffles, most of those require syrup, right? You gotta use syrup on them. But syrup, at least the store-bought non-pure maple syrup, is full of high fructose corn syrup, and that was the syrup I was used to eating. So trying to switch from that syrup to a pure maple syrup, there was enough taste difference that it was hard for me. It wasn't easy. So I kind of came up with my own syrup that in my head was healthier. It was just pure maple syrup mixed in with honey, and I added a little bit of pure vanilla and a little bit of butter, and I warmed it all up together, and that syrup, oh, it is so good. Even to this day, it is so good. I would also try not to have a lot of it because even though they're more natural sugars, they're still recognized as the body as sugars. But finding alternatives for the things that I liked. I also found a graham cracker recipe. I like graham crackers. Excuse me. But I found a healthier one that actually ended up tasting better than the graham crackers from the store. You'll find that sometimes that these healthier recipes actually do sometimes taste better than the ones from the store. Same with a cookie recipe. Search paleo cookies or healthy cookies or gluten-free this or that. Now, I don't encourage you to always use the processed gluten-y free type flours, but using that temporary to help you get into a space of trying to replace your foods with these things can be so helpful. Another tip that goes right along with this is to have stuff on hand. So if you have a sweet tooth, having a bunch of paleo cookies or healthy muffins that are made with applesauce instead of oil and honey instead of sugar. If you have those on hand when you get hungry, you have things to go to instead of just binging on the stuff that is not going to help you in your long-term goals. So having stuff on hand is also powerful to help in these things along with finding replacements. What are some favorite foods that you like? Write them down, think about them, and then try to find a healthy replacement for it. Now, not all foods are able to do this, but most of them are. And if you find a food in your mind that you can't find a good replacement for, you can let that be something that you have when you schedule a sweet treat or a free meal or something like that. But most things I have found have a replacement, or at least something that is doable to replace it for the time being. You're an example, Mama. You're an example for yourself, for your kids, for those around you. And trying to implement these small changes, like replacing the recipe with a different one, is going to set you up for success in weight loss. I have lots of other episodes that I've done this year on it. I encourage you to scroll back and look, and I have more to come. So thank you for joining. I've got the internet guy here so that hopefully our internet will be coming back on. It's been off for like a day and a half, and I will hope to get these posted on time for you. But that's why this episode's a little shorter, because he is coming to get us back in business. Anyway, I am cheering for you. Find replacements. Share it with me. My email is positivityandpregnancy@gmail.com, and it's in the show notes. Email me with your successes in these endeavors. I love to hear how it's helped you and how you are striving to do it, and if it's helped you to lose weight. So thanks for joining. Until next time. Thank you for being a part of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast, for listening, for sharing, and most of all, for applying these tools into your own life to improve your own happiness so that you can find your own better thoughts for a better you in a positive pregnancy, in losing that stubborn baby weight, and becoming the mom you desire to be through taking small steps in thought and action to reach your goals. If you are a mother who has an inner desire to enjoy motherhood and pregnancy better, but you are having difficulty figuring it out, I can help you. I can help you find the small, doable steps without drastic changes to your everyday mom life. Reach out, let's connect, and let's see you move forward. My name is Jocelyn, and I thank you for listening. Until next time.